Homie of ours just came by, my boy Lloyd from way back in the day, like real deal Belizean pirate is gonna take us fishing. So it's a little too windy and choppy to go out front, but we're gonna go in the back. And if they call a place where locals have like dropped some, you know, cinder blocks and like an old bathtub or like an old stove or something like that, and it kind of creates a little artificial reef. They call those ramas, and there's a bunch of little ramas in the back. And Lloyd's been here his whole life. He knows where most of those little spots are. So it's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna wrap all the stuff up, pack it all up, hop on the golf cart, go get some gas, hop in the boat, and head on out. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Start the music.
A lot of sardines, guys.
Whole lot of sardines, guys. Like thousands of sardines. Thousands.
We got to that drop spot. Just got my first little chunk of bait on. Lloyd's been smashing snappers off the back of the boat while I've been doing some technical stuff. And I'm gonna try to get this back there and hook into a nice little snapper. There he is. Hey, there's a fish on my first cast. What, it does not feel like he's small. But little grunts either. Nice one. Yes. Nice, perfect eating size mutton snapper right there. Whoa, stoked on that little bad boy. He's 100% going on the box and then on the grill. And I'm gonna catch another one right now. We were trolling into location here. The lines got a little tangled up. Braid and mono don't really interact too well, and they got a little loop up on them. And ooh, I just got a little bite right there. Oh, and I just spent a little time untangling those. Once I got them untangled, me and Brandon got baited up, and we're gonna try to catch up with Lloyd, because Lloyd was smashing fish already when we finally got lines in the water. I'm getting good little bites right now, but don't, there it is. There it is. This doesn't feel like a very big fish though, probably just a little grunt or a little snapper of some kind. Hey, it's a little silky. We're gonna let this little guy go just because he's a little bit small. I'll feed the grunts. We'll let the snappers get big, right? I'll feed the grunts. We'll feed the grunts to the bird. Yeah. Beautiful little fish. He's getting a pardon. The next one we'll feed to the bird. There's a big frigate bird doing circles above us right now, and it's just hanging out waiting for us to feed it. And the next little silky I catch right here is probably going in that bird's mouth. Lloyd's on what seems like a nice fish. What kind of little grouper is that? That one's protected? No, that one we could eat.
Yeah.
That's a good looking little grouper right there. Then we'll take that home.
So you're going homelet.
Look at that. Beautiful
Grouper.
little grouper.
This
Cool looking fish.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's definitely going on the grill.
Almost.
Oh yeah. Ho! It's not an. Oh, it's all right. It's not tiny. Snapper fishing on the flats is an absolute blast. Every now and then you get a real nice fish, but you're kind of picking through, catching lots and lots of little ones. You might, fill a bucket with little hand-sized snappers, and then in the mix every now and then you'll find yourself anywhere from 10 to 20 pound fish. A lot of little 3, 4, 5 pound fish, but all of a sudden you could really hook into a monster just sitting out here. That little, oh, hey baby, hey! Yeah, double up! Oh, I'm over, Lloyd. Oh man. Uh-oh. Wait, bring it right here. Oh, that bird recognizes a grunt. What I just caught right here is just a little Spanish grunt, and these birds right here are definitely trying to eat him. Sorry, little bud, but birds gotta eat too. Got it. Another one on right now, guys. Yeah. It's probably just a little snapper, but another nice little fish. Oh, yellowtail.
That's a good loop.
It's my first yellowtail of the trip.
That's a nice one.
And yellowtails do get big. You might catch a yellowtail as big as 15 pounds or something like that. But these are the little guys that I actually like to target, put in the frying pan. This is actually basically a full-size fish. It's a little bit small. You could get them like that size or something like that. But right now we're doing a fish fry tonight, so we're keeping a lot of the fish that we maybe would let go otherwise. And this thing is a perfect example of a pan-sized frying fish. So we're gonna definitely throw him in the box also. Woo! We're gonna try to get into some big fish. Something a little bit larger, a little bit more impressive is always fun to catch. It always makes the afternoon. But really, if you can fill a box full of perfect eating size snapper and not really smash on the large breeding population of an area, it's good. I'd rather leave, even though if I catch them, I'm probably gonna keep them. I'd rather leave some of the big snappers out here to make more babies and have more big snappers when there's huge schools, you know, hundreds and hundreds of some of these smaller size fish schooling together, and those are really the perfect eating target fish. So we're gonna try to put a bunch more of those into the bucket. If we just sit here all day long smashing pan-sized snappers, I'll definitely be happy because it's fun and I know what they're gonna turn into: fried fish.
Yeah, next red.
Brandon got a nice one right there, yeah, Brandon? It's a grunt. Grunts always feel like a big snapper. You know what I mean? Like a small grunt, they don't even fight very hard, but for some reason, small grunt always feels like a big snapper. Hook it up, hook it up. Out that way, right over that, right out over there. There you go, guys. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, that's a lucky fish, whoa. Yo, I just got a big slam while we were watching that happen. Hold on. Did I miss it? Whoa, you see that? Oh man, I missed that one, guys. I'm blowing it. I was watching Brandon play with the birds over there. Brandon, why are you playing with the birds, bro? You know what? Whoa. You know what actually happened on that strike, you guys, right there, is the way that my hook is jammed into my piece of bait. I don't know if you can tell. My hook comes into it right here, pops through it right there, and the tip of it is stuck right in the center of the backbone. And so it hit that one hard point in the center of this fish. So when I set the hook, my hook drove into the backbone, didn't actually go through the fish into through the bait into the fish's mouth, and I just pulled it right out of his mouth. So I'm gonna stick it right back over there and hope that that fish didn't get hooked at all and didn't get spooked. And it's gonna pick this thing up nice and hungry. Hopefully I can get it to bite my line before it bites Lloyd's, because I want that fish. I don't want him to get those points. I think I caught one more than you now, Lloyd.
I guess so.
You had like an hour head start on me too.
Yeah. I caught a big one. No, that's good for the...
Lloyd probably caught more fish in his sleep last night than I have this year.
I tell you.
That's the super cast right there, all-star super cast. Bam. Guaranteed to catch a monster.
How much fish on it?
Until I find a punch on
Oh.
Watch that one, Buck.
Yep, this one's going back. Almost big enough. Show them what you got rigged up there, Brandon. Brandon's got like a pretty classic drop shot rig. The weight down at the bottom. The bait right there at top, about a foot above. Stick a little piece of sardine on. Throwing it maybe 20 yards, something like that, back behind the boat right there. Just letting it sit.
But it's snag a nice snapper, man. I'm hoping for something big. A chance to catch, just be patient.
Oh,
big conch.
It's a nice big conch right away. Essentially a giant sea snail. You can see it right up inside there is the conch. And these make amazing ceviche, soup, fritters, everything. So right away these guys are successful. They hit the water and about 5 feet off the side of the boat they found a nice big old monster conch. That's a big one too. It's a big conch. So we're sending the boys out to go see what they can find. More conchs, all of it. So we just out here, you know how we do, having a little fun, fishing on the boat, smashing some snappers. It's been a cool adventure going up into the mangroves earlier and getting those sardines. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna keep on smashing some snappers, and I think it's gonna be a fun rest of the day. So don't go nowhere. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else the boys find climbing around on the bottom of the ocean right there. How wild is that giant conch, right?
Yeah. You know, Then the next one. Watch it. Not a big cup. Beautiful. There's the animal inside of it there. You know, very good to eat. Also the yellow stuff then, very good so to put in the ceviche, give the ceviche a real strong taste of the ceviche. You put it in lemon first, you know, put the lemon, then you start cut it up and you put the clumps inside of it first. Then you put the rest of the ingredients, then you know, just some salt and pepper. Bam!
Right out here for sure. Here, try to hold it like kind of levelish, you know? Get it like right, like, yeah, like, yeah. Big cool barracuda out here. Sandy flat. Some of them are big barracuda. But I think I spooked them a little bit when I hooked that first one. Oh, he's right on it. Oh my god! Right on it, and I hit that grass patch. Right there? Yeah. So the little sand patch that I was throwing my lure over is maybe 2-3 feet deep, all the way down to some pockets that are maybe as deep as 4 or 5 feet. But for the most part, it's really pretty shallow. And then all surrounding it is grass flats that are shallow like this. You can see this is only ankle deep, and we're just walking along them. And so right as you get to the edge of the sand pit where the wall is and your little bait would swim up over the edge, that's right when the fish want to slam your little bait before it kind of escapes the sand patch. But right then at the same time, you kind of always snag up on a bunch of grass because it's also right there at the edge of the patch. So check this out, you guys. This is super, super cool. Right here is a tiny little baby nurse shark just sleeping. Oh, we spooked him. There he goes, swimming away. Badass. So we're out here rolling the shallows. The flats that we're on are pretty far away from the shore on either side, and it's only maybe 2 feet deep right here, maybe 3 feet tops. And we're just cruising along looking for conch. And hopefully we just spot a big shell right there underneath the water, hop out, grab it, and it's kind of the easiest way to find them. You could snorkel the flats or drag yourself behind the boat, but you can find a real nice shallow, long stretch like this, just cruising along it and see what you spot. It's kind of a jam, so. pearly underside. That's where the creature lives up in there. It's essentially a giant sea snail. You've probably seen people like blow on conch shells, you know. It's a classic islander hippie thing, you know. That you could blow on?
I went up there, my wife went up there.
Yeah. These are big, awesome, beautiful conch. Let me see that one right there. Just this one right here at your foot. This conch right here is a little baby, and it's just barely too small. We haven't sorted the pile. We're just throwing them in the boat. The boys are just dropping them over the edge. When you're under the water, you know, you're just picking them up and dropping them in. So this guy right here, he's a little bit too small. We're gonna throw him back, and we're gonna get those big giant ones like I just showed you, because those are some monsters. We're gonna chop them all up. We're gonna turn them into ceviche, and it's going to be great. So I think we're gonna cap this episode off with a little grill up, maybe a little fry up. Definitely making a little bit of food of some kind. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy that. If we catch any other fish, we'll show you some fish, but it might just be like cut to the barbecue. Blow.
This one?
Yeah, it's a yellowtail.
What else you put in with it?
Everything seasoned properly. Yeah, ciao. Just put that out the window.
This right here, guys, this is the conch that we caught today, all of us as a team. And first we gotta put the lemon inside of a bowl. Then we cut it up in small pieces. Then we put it in the bowl with the lemon so it could cook. So I'm cutting up real, not too fine. Just so you know, when you're eating it, you could taste the conch inside of it. You know, so the lemon inside will cook the conch. Meanwhile, we're finished fixing up all the rest of the ingredients to put inside of it. Right?
All right.
Cutting up the tomatoes here. There's the conchs, the lime, then it comes cilantro, onion, tomato, sweet pepper, a sweet orange, and then from there I'm gonna put some salt. Then we're gonna put in the spice. That's what we call the jalapeno, and also the habanero.
So there's really nothing I can help with. I know it's pretty much over. I could open up the chips.
Yep.
Someone needs to open up the chips. You know?
Yeah.
You can dip it and try it too.
I hate it when people try my food before I'm done making it. Like when I'm standing there chopping food and someone else is like dipping into it.
It's like grandma get the out the kitchen
hate
until the food's ready.
I got the same thing too, but because me, I got the same thing, but I still have that respect same way too, you know?
Yeah, I usually don't, but right now, you know.
That black pepper?
I don't think. Did you grab any black pepper?
I didn't grab black pepper. I think we're out. When you come to Belize, guaranteed, if you drink beer, you're gonna drink a Belkin at some point. You might drink like a Lighthouse lager or a Pirate or like one of those other beers, but they're all basically Belkins. Belkin is the original Belizean beer,
Give me one.
And with that said, cheers.
right?
Next spoon one. And then the pepper. Because when it's very, very spicy, from the moment you cut it, or if you smell it, you can smell that heavy burnness inside of it before you even eat it. So you know it's burned. But you got some of them like this. They're very little green, but they're very, very spicy too. So when you cut them, you take a smell of them. Smell it. Don't put it too close to your nose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll clear your sinuses.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Because that one's real spicy.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool little trick to take home.
Yeah, man. Well, let's start that, huh?
You guys, this ceviche is absolutely amazing. And as much as we would love to all hang out and have a little ceviche party right now, drink some Belkins, curfew is on. It's 7:55, and these guys have 5 minutes to get a few blocks down the street and back into their place. And it's pretty strict. The cops will definitely come harass you if you're out past curfew. So thank you guys so much for coming through and making some ceviche. And we're gonna go fishing more this week. You'll definitely see more of those guys, these guys. So yeah, so stoked.
Real good?
Thank you, thank you. Real good. Well, it was a really fun day, you guys. Brandon smashed a whole bunch of fish. I caught a couple fish, I caught a couple little snappers, but I really had like another day of whiffing it a chunk of the day. I missed a couple of big fish today. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but my hooks are slipping right out of their mouth, so I'm due for a big fish. It's gonna happen soon. But we cleaned house on little pan-sized edible snappers and conch. And we didn't even get into frying the fish tonight because of curfew. Kind of snuck up on us. Everybody that we were gonna fry fish with and have a little gathering with, it's gotta be home by 8. So we just had a little conch ceviche throwdown, which was really, really enjoyable. This ceviche is amazing. And while we would have loved to have everybody else come through and have like a little party, bump some music, drink some Belkins, and enjoy the ceviche, these guys were like, you know, 7:58 when they actually got off the porch, and that 8 o'clock curfew is a for real thing around here. They're real strict about it. So you don't want to be out on the streets after 8 o'clock. You know, the last couple of episodes I dropped for you guys were really like I'm showing up in Belize. Here I am. This is what it looks like. It's fun, kind of like a periodic, you know, my travel, day 1, day 2, day 3 a little bit. But now I'm just here. I'm kind of going to be here for the next little month. I'm going to slip into I just live here mode. This is kind of my new reality. And even if it's just for a little month, it's going to, pretty quickly, it's going to settle in that day-to-day life is just day-to-day life. And so I'm not going to be as steady. I'm not going to give you a day 4, 5, 6 all the way through, you know, but still going to, anytime I have a good opportunity to film something or something cool to show off, you know, we're definitely going to get on that. We're going to do a lot of food. Brandon's going to cook something up. One of Brandon's best friend's mom runs a little restaurant out here. She's going to do a little cooking for us. We're definitely going to get into like a lot more fishing, a lot more adventuring, a lot more fish frying. So I think that TheBite in Belize is going to be a lot of fun and going to be a lot of worth watching. So make sure to hit the little thumbs up thing down here somewhere. Make sure to hit that little subscription button somewhere right there. And I'm Asher Wren.
And I'm Brandon, straight out from Key Cocker.
You're watching TheBite, baby. Yeah.